Hi, I'm Eric D'Amato.
And I'm Classic Gamer.
Welcome back to Let's Play Discworld 2 Missing Presumed. I don't take back a single thing I said at the end of the last episode. I'm tired of this game's two fucking jokes. Being either, let's just clumsily take the piss out of fantasy concepts, and let's call the player an idiot for enjoying point-and-click adventure games. Yeah, I real fucking appreciate that. I'd be surprised if Terry Pratchett actually wrote this, outside of just signing off on having his...
We just got one thing to do here, and that's just talk to the man.
Of course.
Oh, Angus! Angus! Angus, where are... Oh, there you are. Oh, you look better every day, Angus. What with the sun and the sand, an exclusive diet of mushrooms. I'd go quite mad if it wasn't for you, Angus. No! No, 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 no! You can't play a king on a 7. You cheating little... Get off! How many cards do you have there, anyway?
Ah, a holy madman on a wheel. He must be Sage of the Desert. He'd be in real trouble if I had some onions.
Oh, fuck, I think I know who this is.
Who?
This is the same voice actor as the fucking imp.
Is it?
The vibration in the voice, it's the fucking same. It's the same reason I hated the imp. It's that fucking vibration
A
sound.
desert prophet. Oh, lovely. He's mad as a kite, smells like a pot of earwig stew, and just guess who gets to talk to him.
You do.
Hello there up the pole.
Angus! Angus! There's someone at the pole! What? Well, put it down right now. You can give yourself a disease like that. Ah! Oh, there's a pyramid walking about on legs.
Look, I don't want to be any bother. I'm just wondering why you're at the pole. Not to mention round the bend.
Hermiting! It's all the rage in these parts, you know. You can't be wise unless you're hermiting. Angus, we have guests. Put out another sucking pig mirage for dinner.
No, that won't be necessary. I'll be fleeing in terror in about 3 minutes' time. So this friend of yours?
Oh, Angus? Angus, it's for you! If you want Angus, you should have rung the second bell. It's clearly marked on the door.
No, look, I'm not here to talk to...
Oh, don't keep Angus waiting. He's a busy man. Busy man. If it wasn't for him, I think I'd go insane.
Well, I'll tell you what. You just let him get on, and I'll come back later at a better time. So you're good then, are you? I mean, you know, wise.
Wise? Wise? If I was any wiser, I'd be a leopard skin bikini.
That wise, eh?
Aha! I'm so wise that I will now provide you with your heart's desire. A jingle.
The end of the
written
game?
for your sinful modern type clicky film.
What I desire is the end credits, mate. Like, the animation's nicer,
yes.
but the writing is
No,
so
Angus,
much worse.
No, not now, thank you, I'm busy. Baste it for 12 minutes, 12! Fool, and fool again! How can you never remember? Aha, there! Here's a jingle written expressly for your clicky project to promote death. Oh, promote the death.
What? You've written it for me now? Just like that? No question?
Shut up! Shut up,
Wonderful.
Rincewind! Do
Thank
not
you,
get us
thank
into
you
another
very
one of those
much.
situations.
You're most welcome.
So can I have it?
No,
Hey,
Ah, I might have known. There's going to be a quest after all, isn't there?
not for me, but for Angus. He says he's sick and tired of being woken up all hours of the night by people coming here and asking us the riddle that has baffled philosophers since the dawn of time. Why?
Why? Why what?
Why anything? Why everything? Why are we here? Why are you here? Why am I here?
Now that's a hard one. Right then. It's not like you're asking me to do anything difficult. Why? That's the question, okay? No problem. Right. Well, I'll just go off and find this answer for your invisible friend Angus, shall I? Is that fine by everybody? Right? Good. Well, here I go. Good old Rincewind has nothing better to do than trudge all over the disc, fetching one bloody thing after another.
Right, now, where were we? Oh, yes. Dealer takes
You
two.
finally saying how we feel.
Well, that's the
No,
thing.
what
I
about
don't mind that kind of. I like point-and-click adventure games. I just resent the It's like, if you don't want to be a fucking point-and-click adventure game, then fucking don't be. Holy shit. No one's forcing you.
Go to the pyramid next.
And if it calls me an idiot one more time, the Let's Play is fucking cancelled.
Pyramids, dams in the stream of time.
Shut up.
Correctly shaped and oriented, with proper paracosmic measurements correctly plumbed in, the temporal potential of the great mass of stone can be diverted to accelerate or reverse time over a very small area, in the same way that a hydraulic ram can be induced to pump water against the flow. The whole point of a correctly built pyramid is to achieve absolute null time in the central chamber, so that a dying king, tucked up there, will indeed live forever. Or at least never die. The time that should have passed in the chamber is stored in the bulk of the pyramid and allowed to flare off once every 24 hours.
Aha! A tall stone slabby thing.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
pot.
a pot
You
of
wanna-
glue. I do so love sticky stuff.
I'm going to get the pot and use the scissors on the bandage.
Mysterious hieroglyphics. They say that if you stare at these things long enough, they begin to sprout talk balloons. Let's just leave him alone.
Should be a bandage icon. There we go.
Hello? There's writing all over this stuff. Gold shares up 30 points. Consolidated slave labour up 17. I could have made a killing if only I'd been there. Well, there's all sorts of
we
obvious
wanna-
things which could be said at this point. Let us maintain our dignity and simply say that this is the preserved and embalmed body of a dead person, and treat the situation with decorum and respect for the deceased. You're waiting for me to say some sort of crash punchline, aren't you? Well, you're not getting it from Mrs. Rincewind's little boy, if in fact she was Mrs. Rincewind, I mean. I can't talk to him, and I'm not picking him up, so you better think of something else, I guess. Setting fire to that won't help.
It'll help me feel better.
Mysterious. They say.
Okay, we want to leave this
Oh,
place now.
look! Someone's been gift wrapping dead people.
Are you telling me the entire point of the pyramid is to get a bandage?
Yep.
Ah, of course.
Hey, that tip.
Next, we want to go to the Oasis. And then open the luggage, use the bandage on
guess
the
it's
wooden
their
arm.
lunch. Looks like an old mummy's arm. Guess it's their lunch. Looks like an old mummy's arm. Hang on, there's a ring on one of the fingers. Damn! Looks like I just can't take it from them. They're too clever for that.
So use the bandage on the
Yes, they
wooden
are
arm
indeed rocks.
in your inventory.
How they got here in the middle of the desert, I just don't know. Nice vulture. Let's not get too friendly, just in case it follows us home. Vulturis vulgaris. 90% beak to 10% brain. Oh, I'd rather not if you don't mind. That's nice. One bandaged wooden arm.
And now swap the arm with the rotten arm. And next we want to go to the hill. Ha!
You know, so necessary for us to linger in that frame.
Oh, it's them. They're back.
Oh. Oh, look, it's
Take
Eric Idle. Oh no, that's Bone Idle. Skeleton.
Talk
Oh,
to
that
Bone
is
Idle.
the joke. That is the joke. Is Bone Idle, not just that he's lazy, he's also Eric Idle.
Vultures. Noisome but nice. Vultures. Bing. Funny sort of name for a scarecrow.
And Crosby, he's the guy who sang the opening.
A skeleton on a stick. I think there might be marketing possibilities here. Dino, eh? Less meat on him than a chicken nugget.
Something in your knife just told me that sometime is now. Ugh. My bones, I've lost one or two. I'm not alive, of that I'm certain.
Sorry to disturb you.
Now, game, you have an opportunity to make an actually clever reference. Don't fucking waste it.
Ba ba bum ba boom ba boom 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 ba 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 boom ba 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 boom ba 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 boom boom boom.
Yeah,
Ba ba
typical.
ba
Okay,
boom, ba
yes,
boom,
okay,
boom,
Bing,
boom,
yes,
boom,
okay.
boom.
Fuck off. Jeez. It was funny the first line, but each progressive line got progressively less funny.
Bone Idle? I'm not quite sure I really appreciate that joke. Say no more.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, say no more, say no more.
What on disc are you lot doing up there?
Nothing much, just hanging around.
So, why were you tied up?
Well, it's got tons of advantages.
Such as?
A bit of sunshine, a bit of conversation, bird watching with your buzzers and vultures.
Don't they get frightened when people pass by?
No, they carry on regardless. Carry on. Good one, eh?
So, why?
Well, it's got... No,
If it's not an embarrassing question, why did they tie you up there?
publicity.
Publicity? They've got you up there tied to an old dead tree.
Well, it was either this or do adverts for coffee.
In which case, I suppose I can see your point. Say, have you ever considered using your talents commercially?
Oh, yes. I mean, I could rent myself out for scaring crows off the crops, liven up children's parties, that sort of thing.
No. I mean, you're singing. Would you consider doing some singing for me?
What? Oh, well, I suppose it could be done. Tell you what, prize us down from here and we'll see what we can do for you.
Oh, the Middle Ages. Picturesque, isn't it? See you later.
Always look on the
Well, I looked up to see who was doing the voice of Bone Idle,
is
and
it
it is
Eric
actually
Eric Idle?
it's Eric Idle does both, yeah.
You know, I'm surprised the knife was actually the answer. Usually it's not the one that makes sense in these games. Find it
Is it
funny
Neil?
he keeps teleporting the knife into his hand and then out. What the fuck?
We've now. I thought we were collecting them as items.
We got a skeleton band.
For telling Dibbler, you found the band.
Okay, now we want to go to Hollywood.
Of course. But we didn't get the answer to life, the universe, and everything, did we?
I don't know.
Well, but we don't have the jingle.
Oh, maybe we'll get it later. I'm not quite sure.
Okay.
I haven't read ahead in the guide yet. So we want to enter the castle.
Suits. Not good suits. In fact, not even fashionable on any alternate planes of existence, but still suits. Not really very useful, I'm afraid. The only things that a suit of armour would protect me against, I'm better off running away from in the first place. A frog suit. My size, to boot.
Taking the frog
Nah,
suit.
thanks. All I have to do is wake up the Arch-Chancellor and I won't need the suit. A pantomime horse suit. Now, don't tell me, it's sure to be useful somewhere. Yeah, that's right, a chicken. It's got feathers and goes cluck. It's just a chicken.
Well,
Must we
I
go through
didn't
this
realise this
close
was actually the
inspection thing
castle,
every
but it is.
time?
So you want to look at the whole suit, you've done that, talk to the
Aha!
dwarf.
The suits you wear when you're not really wearing a suit. Suits. In fact, a dwarven woman. At least I hope it's a dwarven woman. Let's not get too closely into examining that. People might talk.
Eric Idle's description of that reminds me of another Monty Python legendary, commenting on another chicken suit in another video game.
I didn't hear the description.
Oh, it's
it?
Yeah, that's right, a chicken. It's got feathers and goes cluck. It's just a chicken. Must we go through this close inspection thing every time?
You know what it reminds
Yes.
me of? You're dressed as a chicken. What are you planning to do dressed as a chicken? From Fable 3.
Is that when you go to the
Well, no, that's when you put on the chicken suit.
and Jasper has reaction?
Yeah, he has a reaction to pretty much all of them, except for the DLC ones. Because why would they? Why you paid extra money? Why would there be extra content, right?
Greetings, my
Yeah.
good man.
Woman. I'm a woman. I might be a dwarf, but I'm still a woman.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I wasn't quite sure how to tell.
And I'm not going to give you any hints. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Dwarf working in the wardrobe department? That's a bit of a girly job, isn't it?
I am a woman.
I'm terribly sorry. I'll come in again. There, that's better. What kind of customer do you normally serve?
Actually, given the usual dress sense around here, a costume shop is a bit of a lost cause.
That horse
Oh
suit.
You
God.
can't afford it, love. But I tell you what, I'll swap you the suit for some new props for our new jelly baby and night clicky. Costume jewelry would be nice. Anything gaudy and showy? Well, what you waiting for? Go off and quest for something.
Are you absolutely sure you're a woman?
Of course I'm sure. Some of us are secure in our sexual identity, you know.
Well, I think Linkara of Atop the Fourth Wall coined the jingle early 60s casual racism. For this one, I'm just going to say early 90s casual transphobia.
I think I've just discovered why dwarves are so few and far between. Goodbye for now.
Did we need the transphobia? Did we really need... Was that necessary to the plot? Really?
You could at least remove it from the finger first.
Yeah, you have to double click on it.
Well, of course. More work.
I was actually wondering what
There we
would
are.
happen
One
if
jelly
you gave
baby
it to
and
him,
ring, just
gave it
for
to
you.
her or not.
Ooh, Ta, it's going to look wonderful. We need something to go in the navel of sinful Sabrina, the belly dancer in scene 13.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes. Actually, you could help Sabrina try on her costume if you'd like.
Really? Where is she?
Right here, big boy. Just wait there. I'll go get my bells and tassels.
Gangway!
Okay, you want to walk to the right after you put that in the luggage.
What the fuck?
Lovely. I haven't been crushed by a 1-ton weight in, let's see now, must be years.
Walk further to the
Let's go
right
and
and get
dangerously
the
start playing
mailbox.
with it, shall we? What's the mailbox doing here? 10. The house number's starting to peel off.
Ha! Maybe a reference to 10 Downing Street.
The fuck was any of that?
Get the weight. Can you pick up the weight? Please fall on him. Yes.
I would have preferred the head, but as Heath Ledger once said, never go for the head. Victim gets funny, can't feel the next. See what I mean?
And walk further to the right.
What the fuck? Oh.
Right, now let's see what we have here. Oh yes, deathly pale. That's quite fashionable these days. But have I got a face for you? Now, what about this?
This ain't quite my style, sweetheart.
Humphrey Bogart.
Oh, well, I dare say someone will like it one day. All right, how's about...
Groucho Marx.
Hey, look at this look. You ever looked at a look looking like this looks? Either my watch is stopped or I'm deaf.
All right, I just know you're going to love this one.
The
How does
T800.
that feel?
Hasta la vista, Rincewind.
That was pretty decent.
Look, this isn't
I have
working.
to admit.
I want something more direct, more glamorous.
Oh, so you're suddenly the big expert, are you?
I'm producing
Bring
the
me a
fucking
picture
thing.
of the Elven Queen, then. That's real glamour. I'm not budging so much as a brush until you bring me decent reference material.
Who even are you?
So go to the right, and there should be a camera to pick up.
Oh god, more of them. Hit them
Oh,
harder.
God.
Hit them till they bleed, please.
At least starving doesn't seem to be a problem. It's just like I always say, make a deal with the nethermost hordes of hell and the world will be right at your door. An imp trainer, now there's something to liven up a curriculum vitae.
Ah, the
Things.
camera's down at the bottom of the screen.
Dangerous things. Dangerous things best left alone. Can I possibly make myself clearer?
Yeah, if you fiddle
I
with them,
think
we'll
not.
blow up. No, you fiddle with them and we can explode, please.
Ooh, an Impstomatic camera. Just add your own in.
Walk to the trainer.
Yet another cheap cardboard set. Yeah, I think I'm finally getting the hang of these. An art drone. A few more of them and we can start our own games company and leave this lot for a lark. This one seems a bit lazy. It doesn't appear to have much use. I'd better ask before I take one.
Faster! Work faster! Explosions! Put enough explosions into a clicky and who cares what the plot's like? You can put in giant rubber dinosaurs for all I care as long as they explode!
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Bay.
Hello there.
No time to talk. I need more imps to put inside the cameras. Gotta have more special effects over here. Maybe a lightning strike. Nyam! Boom!
Look, you're a busy man. I was just wondering.
Choom! Boom! Pow!
Oh, never mind.
I think the rubber dinosaur thing may have been a dig at Jurassic Park,
Possibly.
or at least one of the sequels.
Right, now what we need in this clicky is more explosions. A gallop-by crossbow shooting, some buildings falling down, a giant ape climbing a tower, and maybe we can find someone to write a script too.
Perhaps we should just draw a curtain over this sad little scene.
The librarian should have come down and bonked his noggin.
So tell me, what are all these imps for?
Cheap and expendable labor. They do all the special effects work. Hell, sometimes they even blow themselves up.
I thought they were just used in cameras.
That was then. This is now. Any imp can operate a camera, but only the most skillful can do blue screen and matte work.
I need an imp. To go inside a camera, I mean. You seem to be the right sort of man to talk to.
No, you can't have any. I need 'em. I need 'em all. We're gonna blow all Ankh-Morpork apart and have it stepped on by a giant crane fly.
A crane fly? That doesn't sound like much of a monster to me.
Well, not to me either, but it does look pretty damn scary if you get it right up close to the camera. But that's not all. We've got explosions, crashing buildings, and screaming women with their clothes artfully disarranged. It's going to be a classic.
That's all very well, but do you think I can borrow an imp for a while so I can do some photography?
Oh, yes, take the one on top of the water tank. We don't need him until we do the Valley of the Trolls this afternoon.
Okay, so we want to use the stick with the paint
Be
once
seeing
we
you.
finish.
It's a funny old world.
That doesn't even have
Let's
anything
just
to
stop
do
all
with
this now.
anything.
Let's just leave him alone.
Luggage, stick. Okay, we have a yellow boomerang now.
And then use the boomerang with the imp.
Of course, that was what we were supposed to do.
Okay, now we can leave. So remember the room with
Let's just leave him alone.
remember the room with the makeup girl? Go back in there and talk to her.
You've
gone too far to the left.
Well, either that or another one of
It's
those
the-
cardboard sets.
It's the room next to the
You have
mailbox.
to be kidding. The whole thing would fall down. You have to be...
That's it. And talk to her.
Our very own makeup girl. I'd call her airheaded, but local gases might take it as a bit of an insult. Death. Fearsome spectre at the exit of our lives. Well, it's nice to know he can unwind. How about this picture you need? Do you know how to find any elves?
No idea. Why don't you ask the elves?
Now, I'm going to ask you that question again very, very carefully. And this time, I'd like you to watch my lips.
There's no need to be like that. Why don't you go and find a witch or something? They know about elves.
I'm reminded of the first time I had to call tech support about my old laptop.
Hmm.
Because it wasn't turning on at all. Say, hi, my laptop's not turning on. Have you tried searching for a solution on the internet? And this was before, like, smartphones and such. Or at least before I had one.
How about this picture you need?
I'm glad it's
Okay.
not a full conversation.
Yeah, it's just one. Okay, so we want to leave and go back to Ankh-Morpork now.
I don't think he's in the mood for idle conversation. I'd only break it. Ooh, shiny.
So, to Ankh-Morpork we go.
Yep.
I wish we had that Secret of Monkey Island ability.
Hmm?
I wish we had the Secret of Monkey Island ability to, like, teleport out of levels.
True. So we want to go
the
to
shades
docks
and-
first.
Oh, the docks first.
Call this death, do you? In my day, people knew how to die properly. Tunnels, white lights, booming voices, the choir invisible. Right, that is it. If a job's worth doing, then it's worth doing yourself in. Oik!
I think I got this far.
Nice day
actually.
for it.
Drop dead!
I would if I could, mate.
So you want to use the weight with the stick? Or no, sticker. Not stick, sorry.
There we
Just-
go. We now have a 10-ton weight.
And use the weight on the hook.
Rincewind can lift 10 tons.
And then get the snowstorms. I'm not sure what.
Now that is a novelty. Little Discworld snowstorms.
This is a snowstorm. Okay, you know, I have to say something. If this game released today, I'd expect a replica of one of these as the collectible edition packet.
Yeah, or maybe the luggage.
Luggage would be too big. This would be small enough to fit on a desk.
True, the luggage would be too big, but you can make a smaller version of the luggage.
Sure.
So now we want to go to the shades and enter the room where the dead collector used to be.
The mortuary?
Yeah.
Check in on foul old Ron. He's still having a good... It looks like he's having a great time.
Bugger it. The buns. You, Milan. You mark my... You...
Hello.
Hello, is he? Flies! I wouldn't give you a cheese handcart for the glass hammer, or my name's not Victoria. Embrace the cuttle.
Excuse.
I do like the music in this area.
Sure, the music's good, but...
The music is good.
No, it's that little bird thing. Oh god, it's the Necro.
Talk to the witch.
Granny Weatherwax. A tough lady, this one. Casananda, a 20-foot libido in a body measuring 4'1". I wonder why he's so popular. I suppose it's not what you've got, it's how you use it. Excuse me? What? I said excuse me! Damn, I just want... Shut up, please!
Tell him to shut up! Otherwise he's gonna be swimming around in a jam jar!
I'm trying!
What?
Never mind!
What do I got to kill it?
I'll talk to him first and then talk to her.
I'm afraid that doesn't go very well with a pick.
Violence is always going to be my first choice.
Why don't you leave this poor silver-bearded old woman alone?
Never! I am Casananda, the second greatest lover who ever lived. And this woman's beauty, oh, she sing to me. Well, at least until my next challenge. I'm now ready for more women. Hey, I take them all on at once.
Oh dear. Right, well I'll just leave you to your hopeless task, shall I? Still, it seems a shame to see you wasting yourself on...
Wasting?
Well, a man like you shouldn't be content with second best, should he? For instance, I met a few women just recently. Dark, mysterious, energetic.
Where? Where?
Would you believe Jelly Baby?
I hope he gets
Clearly
castrated.
I'm dealing with inferior intellects, which are hard to find, believe me. Thank heaven that stupid dwarf is gone.
Thank you, young man. I just can't imagine what he wanted. Now, what can I do for you?
What are you doing here in the morgue?
Practicing.
I didn't think it needed much practice. I thought it just sort of happened.
Oh, no, you have to work at it. Good grief, it certainly doesn't just happen. It needs work, man. And you have to practice if you're gonna do it right. There's your technique, your projection, and then, of course, there's control and endurance.
Oh, God, they're talking about
Very
sex.
important endurance.
Endurance? But it lasts forever. That's the point of the whole thing.
What? Mind projection? I only ever have the energy to do it for 2 or 3 hours, and I'm pretty damn good, let me tell you.
Mind projection?
Yeah. Into ravens and rabbits and such like. Very important witch talent, mind projection. Why? What did you think I was talking about?
Nothing. Never mind. Just forget I mentioned it. Tell me, elves, are they in your area of expertise at all?
Oh yes, you've come to the right woman. Elves? I wouldn't trust those magic-wielding backstabbers any further than I could throw a very large heavy... And the elf queen is the worst. Glamour, you see. She can hold a man captive without uttering a word.
Ah, I see. The evil spell of her eyes, eh?
Can't say anyone's ever looked high enough to notice her eyes. You can find the entrance to their world in a stone circle near Lancre. But don't walk in. They spot anything that ain't unnatural. Anything that ain't an elf, a unicorn, or an ogre without at least 3 heads and a major dental problem. And they'll have you sucking on your toes and singing tra-la-la-lolly quicker than spit in your eye. They'll do that too.
Okay, so we found it, and I think I know what we're supposed to do.
Well, we need to go to the garden first.
My word, I wouldn't like to get on the wrong side of that lady. Maybe there isn't even a right side.
You know what's disappointing? There's nothing wrong with Granny Weatherwax. I think she's one of the Weird Sisters from one of the books. But could we have had Nanny Ogg back? She would have been utterly ruined. She wouldn't have been the same character at all, but...
Well,
we need more than just Rincewind, the Librarian, and fucking Dibbler.
Kate Robbins is the one that does all the female voices. So you want to go all the way to the right.
I can't reach it. I have no desire to anyway.
And use a stake on the compost heap.
Oh, of course.
There it is.
We can do this fast. This woman's really irritating.
And that's what you got to do. Leave the garden and go to the dining hall next.
Excuse me?
I missed that because I was looking at the guide. Did she kind of teleport or something?
She untied herself from this, tied herself to that stake, and now she's in her inventory.
Okay, fair enough.
The suffragista, still in there and protesting like mad. I wonder how it feels to be swallowed by an ambulatory pearwood trunk. Seems to have helped clear up her complexion, actually. I might give it a try myself. Ah, my old friend the arboreal ape. That's the nice thing about Ankh-Morpork. It's an equal opportunity kind of place. He's always ready to knuckle down and work for peanuts too.
Autumn.
I'm sure this will be a riveting and intellectually stimulating conversation as always.
Busy? Well, I suppose he works for peanuts. So, do you have any ideas about what I should do? I don't know if I want to just sleep on it. Every time I stop moving for a while, these flies start buzzing everywhere. Still, could be worse. Sometimes this zooming star field just seems to start whooshing straight towards my eyes. Sorry. You know, I think I need to get my eyes seen to. I don't suppose you've ever... No, it's silly, really. Forget it. Well, it's just, you look to me like the sort of person a friend could rely on. turn to in times of trouble, you know, or even, for instance, ask to wear the front end of a pantomime horse suit. You do? Well, why didn't you say so? I'd have got you one long ago. It's about time our sort came out of the trunk.
We've now got the librarian.
Of course we do. Now tell
I've
me,
seen
Classic,
everything now.
Tell me, Classics. Are you the sort of person one could turn to ask to be the front to wear the front of a pantomime horse suit?
Depends on who would be the other end.
Well, I mean, I'm presumably me in this situation since I'm the one asking.
Depends what for, and if I'm getting paid or not.
If it's
So
for a scheme of infiltration like this one.
Possibly. So you want to go to XX now. Where that is, I don't know.
Does it mean the forest?
It says I think it's where we see the what's his the other guy on the beach, isn't it? The other guy that was talking in the Australian accent. I think it's that place, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I don't remember where that is.
Neither do I.
Oh, I think it's off to the edge, isn't it? It's off to the left.
Oh yeah, right.
That's right. That's where it is. Okay, so you want to keep going all the way to the right? See what we've got on the right? It says use the saw on the ironing board.
Oh, the anthill, a marvel of nature. Such complexity, such assured, instinctive engineering. A whole little society blossoming, evolving and growing right here before our wondering little eyes. Now let's go and find a magnifying glass. I'm not picking up ants by hand. Anyway, I'd have to lure them out first.
Okay.
Eucalyptus cacophonia nervosa, or the lesser whooping gum tree. It's a little known fact that these trees actually hoot like owls through the dark nights of midsummer. Actually, it might be that I'm the only person who knows this fact. I'm already barking mad.
You said it, Rincewind. Do you want to use the saw on the ironing board?
You realize that is not a statement that makes any sense in context, right? There's no ironing board here.
No, in your luggage.
I have an ironing board? Oh, I do have an ironing board.
Why do I suddenly feel like I'm in a sports sim?
And now you want to use the glue on the surfboard. Now it's a surfboard.
Of course it is. Glue, 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 glue.
Okay, now we're cooking. Let's see me fall off it now.
Please do. And then use the imp with the camera.
Now we're ready to take pictures.
And then it says use the camera with the paintings. I've not seen any paintings. Unless we've got this one we've got in our inventory.
What? Do you want me to make a pyramid?
Okay, first of all, let's do the rest of the stuff in this screen first. So use the basket on the anthill.
Now we're onto something, but shouldn't it be full first?
Oh, for God's sake.
The honey would only make it sticky.
It doesn't say what to do here.
I think he's past caring.
Oh, try it. There should. Is there a cave anywhere in this area? Leave the cave, it says, but we're not actually in a cave, so I'm not quite sure that is what it's saying. Okay.
The sea is restless. I'm like that myself when I've got sand in my bed.
Let me have a look. Where is this cave it's saying talking about? Now use a surfboard on the now use a surfboard on the surf to get to the cave.
Oh.
It didn't actually say that in the other guide. It missed that out completely. So there should be maybe it's on the water. Go back up to the left and see if it.
Well, I know I know where the surf is. There's just one problem.
What?
Where's luggage? There it is.
There he is.
This mechanic's gotten really fucking tedious.
There we go. I wish why did some guides that I try and follow to help you always miss out the most crucial bits? Because all it said was use the camera on the paintings. Well, that doesn't really help me.
There are no paintings.
Yes, he finally hit himself. Now use the camera on the paintings.
Primitive paintings of sheep preserved here just as they were tens of thousands of years ago. They are, of course, doing just exactly what sheep were also doing tens of dozens of seconds ago. Basically, sheep are just sheep. Primitive paintings of... They are basic.
Well, off we go.
Hey, Oh, the other guy that's missed out the forest section. Maybe that's why we can't do the part with the ants yet. Let me just try going back to the map.
Looks like it'd fit, if only I could stick it down. One sticky hooter. There we go. One unicorn suit. Hey, you took the front end.
Ah, well, you're on something there. That's what we had to do. So, move.
Okay, Rincewind. Oh, he took the front end. Yeah, exactly like you asked him to. What's your fucking complaint?
So, put the library into the unicorn suit. We've done that. We actually have to go. Making us go to the. Go out to the map and go to the forest. We'll do this bit first, and then I can kind of catch up on where I am. When you get a chance, when you stop, you put the money pouch from Rincewind's inventory into the luggage.
No matter how closely you have me examine them, I'm afraid they're always just going to be stones. Hang on. You know, maybe this is one of those interdimensional gates I've heard tell about.
That's why it said put the money pouch into the luggage. I think we'll need the room. And then put the unicorn suit in Rincewind's inventory. Or luggage. You want to put the unicorn suit in the inventory?
Yeah, I already have that. I'm just trying to figure something out.
Oh, okay. And then once you, what are you trying to figure out? Just out of interest.
This is where we get the Easter egg.
Oh, is it? It doesn't say anything about that on here. Maybe if we haven't solved it, maybe save it, and then we can come back to it if we want to show it off later.
Yeah. Anyway, we have been going on for a while, so I've been Merrick D'Amato.
And I've been Classic Gamer.
And ciao, I suppose.
Ciao.
Hi. Thanks for watching. This has been played, edited, and recorded by me, Merrick D'Amato.
And he's been helped by me, Classic Gamer.
You can find a link to Classic's YouTube channel, Classics Gamer, and his Twitch in the description below. Please like, comment, and subscribe.